What's this? Scan that. Oh, there we go. Ooh, the Founding of Meridian. How long is this? Quite long. We'll read through this real quick. Brandon, what's up, dude? You should get around to finishing this game. This is my favorite game of 2017. This game is amazing. Highly recommend. Can't wait for Forbidden West. The Founding of Meridian. We are Karja, and us is the blood of those led by Armen from persecution and pursuit so long ago. Out of the far savage east we came. See, east, savage, west, forbidden. In the third game of this upcoming trilogy, we'll learn what the north and the south are all about. We came, guardians of a treasure greater than land or metal, the leaves of the old ones. Armen found the leaves in a ruin, picked up by the beam of sunlight. He recognized at once their importance. Within was etched the first teaching of how to observe the sun, to recognize its guidance, and to understand the place of man. From out of the leaves came the first glyphs, the first writing, so our knowledge could last longer than voices. But when our forefathers offered to share this gift, they were driven out by those they had once called tribesfolk. These ones feared to have the light of knowledge brought to bear on their ignorance, or were jealous of its power. And so began the long wandering of our people, trusting only that the sun would guide them and deliver them from the barbarian tribes. The path was hard and marked by the stones of families who fell along the wayside, even Armen's own. The persecution was unceasing from those without purpose, only the desire to debase and destroy. But the faith of the Karja was rewarded with a distant vision, a tower like a solid ray of the sun, holding on the horizon flashing. Even as their enemies descended upon them, Armen followed the flight of the glint hawks, leading his people through looming canyons and teeming jungles. Again they saw the tower, so close now it seemed to reach to the very sun itself, and they saw that the glint hawks perched upon it. Beheld in the light of the sun, the tower, the spire, oh, we gotta slay the spire, chat, let's go! Cast its long shadow upon a mesa across the verdant valley. Armen knew he had found a haven for the tribe, as this was a place shunned by those without his faith, who cowered from the magnificence of the spire or the shining feathers of the Glinthawks. He named this place Meridian, from a passage in the leaves, and the tribe settled in the protection of the Great Mesa. They found the site was blessed in every respect, carving their cliff houses from the bounteous resources, and in time from the red rock of the mesa itself, crowning it the first columns of the City of the Sun. Truly, the sun gave much to the descendants of our forefathers, granting Meridian great harvests and prosperity, and the bounds of the sundom for as far as its light touched. In time, seeing Meridian shielded us from the dark arrows and plots of our foes, other foreigners brought trade and tribute. Holy Meridian, without spire and sun there would be no Meridian, but now and forevermore it stands as monument to both. And the glory of Armen and the founders is reflected anew in each Sun King of the Radiant Line and the noble houses of the Sun Court. How nice. We still have to read those other two books that we got from the lodge, but I'll get to those later.
Had to take over my brother's shift today.
What's up, Aaron?
So, I thought Ursa was dead, and I thought Dervahl was dead. Dead doesn't seem to mean what it used to. Or maybe I'm just an ass.
Maybe both.
Whatever. All I know is that it's time to find my sister and get some payback. I hope Murad's guy grabs us a lead.
Did Ursa ever tell you anything about Dervahl?
We were both under his command for a while. Sort of. Helped him recruit an army to take out the mad Sun King. But then he got real creepy with Ursa. Needless to say, she wasn't interested, but he wouldn't let it go. Not to mention the fact that we realized he wanted to murder every Karja, not just the bad ones. Long story short, he's a grazer-licking dungbag.
Aaron just has such a way with words, man.
Avad seems committed to finding your sister.
Yeah, those two got along. And some people say they shacked up, but I don't buy it. Seems a little skinny for her. Okay, some bad images are forming in my head. Let's just focus on finding her. And kicking Dervahl's ass.
Dude, I love Aaron. Aaron is great.
I'd better go.
Don't stand me up in Pitchcliff, okay? Ursa needs us.
You know, I was thinking about standing you up in Pitchcliff, but now that you've said it like that, I might not. Horse, welcome to stream. How's it going?
Aloy, how can I be of service?
It's obvious that you're an advisor to the Sun King, but what is it you do exactly?
Whatever is needed, of course.
Are you always so evasive?
It depends.
You were right about Avad. He seems genuine.
He is the Sun King. I serve him the best I can. What else would you have me say?
Huh. Did you serve the last one as best you could too?
Well, I served him to his enemies. It was the best I could do for the Sundom.
What did you do?
Nothing I could be blamed for.
He is blameless.
Sounds to me like you're a spy.
There are many helpful voices in the Sundom and beyond. I like to think of myself as a good listener.
So why do they call you Blameless Maraud?
Well, it depends on who you mean by they, and what they might wish to blame me for.
Talking to you is tiring.
So they say.
Oh man, the characters in this game really are great.
What will I find at the border?
An outpost full of Oseram, most of whom want nothing to do with Dervahl. Still, he inspires great loyalty in those who fought with him against the last Sun King. He will not be caught alone. And don't forget, he is a master craftsman. Nothing delights him more than his dangerous toys.
Had a tickle in my throat. Where did my dog go? Lex, where are you? Oh, there he is. He's like directly behind my chair laying down. All of a sudden I remembered, like, wait a minute, my dog was in my room when I started streaming. Where did he go? Because he's normally right beside me, but he's just napping right behind me instead.
What makes you so sure Dervahl did this to Ursa?
I don't care for sure or certain. I prefer likely or probably. How many Oseram are clever enough for this ruse? Capable of building the weapon you described? Who hate Ursa so? More than one? Not likely. Dervahl? Quite probable.
Even if people think he's dead.
That is surely another reason to be suspicious of certain words.
Yo, shout out to Maraud. He's pretty neat too.
I have to go.
Then you must.
Talking to him does seem tiring, but I like the cut of this man's jib. You guys ready for some more lore, by the way? Eventually, we'll run out of books to scan. There are only 18 of them in the game. Oh, my word. The Chronicle of the Sun Kings. Oh, it's actually gonna go through, like, all 14 of them? Nice. The founder Ahriman, who guided our forefathers from the shadows of the Savage East into the fastness? Okay, of the Mesa Valley, and who, reading the signs of sun and shadow both, delivered them to the site of Holy Meridian. The bounteous Amavad, who oversaw the clearing and sowing of the royal maize lands so that none who walked in the sun's favor should go hungry again, who cut back the jewel to claim the rich estate lands for the first houses of the Sun Court. The far-seeing Sadahin, who expanded the sun's dominion to the north, south, and east, but not the west, because you know why? Because the west is forbidden. Obviously. Setting a gate at Bright Market Harbor, and who, before the sun at its highest proclaimed these lands would be known as the Karja Sundom, so by the light it was good. Generous Juwadon, who stocked the metal markets with the spoils of his own trampler hunts, and who allowed trade from north and south, even permitting outlanders the gift of the counting glyphs so they might understand more than simple barter. Zavarad, the Pilgrim Sun King, whose tower was raised to the top of the Ridge of Vales and who crossed the great waters of the Daybreak so the Sundom might extend even further, and to honor this passage had the great blazoned arch raised on the far shores. Bold Iriv, who saw the sun's passing into the west as a challenge and forged after it with a great army, to be pushed back 3 times at the Great Canyonlands that would be known as the Daunt, until on the 4th time his cohort broke through and were vanished in the lands beyond. Prudent Basadid, who had the mantle of his fallen brother thrust upon him suddenly, who ordered the construction of the fortress of Sunfall and the garrison at Blazon Arch, declaring the land beyond it the Forbidden West. They said the thing, chat! Where only the sun may go. Kuvadin, the Returner, who strove to bring civilization to the Savage East, but returned after many strenuous endeavors, saying it was no longer fit for the people of the sun, and called for the building of great towers and walls so this wild land might be observed safely. Ranon, the Firebird, who saw the Sundom suffer unprovoked attack by the Tenakth Horde? Sure. And who, against the protests of his advisors, accompanied his army to confront them. Under the sun he claimed victory, though he was so greatly scarred he wore his blazoned helmet from that day. Nahasis, who was a hunter as much as a Sun King, and called for the proudest men of the noble houses to prove themselves in competition beneath the sun, and that those who felled the greatest machines would be situated as the first Sunhawk and Hawks of the Hunter's Lodge. So he started the Hunter's Lodge. I do love lore like this, by the way. Just in case anyone is like, when I got that book, it might have been like, oh, Chaos sounds like he hates having to read this stuff. I actually love lore like this. I'm a big fan of this kind of thing. The illuminated Marzid, who the sun visited with vision so vivid and grand, he commissioned many statues and frescoes of his visage in Meridian, and for his summer palace in Sunfall had the great citadel raised, where he remained painting until he took deathly ill from his own pigments. Nice. Hivas, elder brother of Marzid, who decreed each family with a suitable male child should submit that child in the service of the Sundom's then depleted ranks, and had the artisans turn their attention from works of art to outfitting each soldier of the sun with the very finest armor, halberd, and bow. So he was the older brother of Marzid. So, like, how come Marzid was the Sun King for... Interesting. Duran, who in his early years was a strong Sun King, defending the Sundom from the encroachment of other tribes and the derangement of the machines, but who became greatly addled and ordered the spilling of much blood in the Sun's name, threatening to bring a twilight time upon us. And then Avad the Liberator, the most recent one. So yeah, you can see Marzid, he was a little crazy. Hivas was also not all there, and then Duran was just insane, and then Avad had to bring it back. Tall neck transmission, don't need to read that. All right, cool. Need stuff. Let's get on up out of here. So do I want to go to Pitch Cliff, which is... Ooh, baby. If we're going to go to Pitch Cliff, we're going to need to hit up another tall neck. I think I would rather go to Maker's End first in that case. Plus, Maker's End will give us a side quest, or a skill point. So I think, and therefore I am, what we're probably about to do then... Best fast travel point is going to be, like, right here. And I think we'll go up through here, like, avoid these rock breakers. Get that campfire. And then, honestly, this is Sunfall. We don't want to get too close to Sunfall, if we can help it. But I'd like to get this vantage and this ancient flower, if we could. And then curve back right. We could take out this outpost, get this ancient vessel, and then hit up, like, all of these things on our way up. This is only level 27. We should be able to do that. We can get all of these ancient vessels and just clear out all of the top left of the map, basically. I think that's what I would like to do, so let's get on it. Sandfox, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for 5 months. Greatly appreciated. Enjoy your workout. Thanks for dropping in. Unlock the machine repair skill. No. There are other skills I want instead, please. All right, let's go get this dang vantage point. 600 away. That is quite a distance. Quite a little bit to go. Whoop. If we could find ourselves a Strider along the way, that would be pretty pog. Should be some, like, right over here. Yes, perfect. Don't see me. We're about to be best buddies. You don't even know. Hello, new best friend. Glad to have you. Get on it. There you go. Go. Let's move. Later, buddy. Oh, there's a rock breaker right there. Not what I want to see. Well, got that campfire. Just stay a good distance away. Don't bother it, and it won't bother you. Oh, why did everything... Oh, a sandstorm started. I was like, wait a minute, what just happened? Oh, no. It saw me. Oh, you guys just, like, glitched up. What was that about? Hey, guys, enjoy that rock breaker. See you later. Hey, another campfire. Don't mind if I do. All right, don't want to get too close to Sunfall.
For later.
Mine. Long legs. Would rather fight that than a rock breaker, but also would rather not fight that. Oh, dear. Don't mind me. Just passing through. This looks like the way to get up to this thing. Yeah, give me the stuff. I'm trying to get off. There we go.
Fingers in. How much further up? It said he found an image of the moon using an ancient device. If she's my mother, why would there be traces of life way out here? So far from Norland. I don't get it. Who is she?
Her name is Elizabeth Sobek.
You. spying through my focus again. Oh, go on. What do you know about her?
Stay on your present course, and before long, you'll know her as well as I do. Maybe better. But be wary. This Chronicle.
Whoops.
To help you deal with them, I've left some useful equipment just outside the rooms. I must advise you against visiting Sunfall.
You again.
The powers that ordered your death believed they were successful. If you reveal yourself to their agents in Sunfall, your escape will have been for nothing.
Well, that's certainly ominous.
I forgot that we got so much dialogue with Mysterious Man, for those of you who don't know who he is yet, so early in the game. I thought you had to, like, go through Maker's End first. I just want this vantage point, then I'll be on my way. There it goes. Ooh. The Bryce Orbital is what this used to actually be. Oh, I didn't hit the thing to play the dialogue, dang it. There we go.
Day 12. As we watch the booster arc up into the night sky, riding a pillar of flame, you took my hand, squeezed it, and said, "You have written the story of our family across the stars."
Sunfall, man. We'll deal with that at a later date. Well, let's try and get this metal flower on our way. I actually think we should be able to keep going across here around Sunfall to do it. Hopefully.
Sunset. Maybe a chance to rest.
If I can get up this. I don't think the game's gonna let me. We might have to go down and around. I don't think the game wants me to get up there. Although I might be able to right here. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, no. We're fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Aw, yeah, that's what happens, game, when you try and stop me from going somewhere. Lo and behold, I'm a parkour master. Oh, is that a Stormbird? Or a Glinthawk? I can't tell from far away, but if it's a bird, I'm afraid. It's like the one machine we haven't fought yet, I believe. Oh, they're just Glinthawks. New machine. I've already fought Glinthawks. You're out of your mind. Well, I don't really want to fight these lads, but it seems like they're guarding my metal flower. So I should probably just bite the bullet. Oh, I need wire. Oh, no. Bite the bullet and do that. That was bad. That was also bad. Don't talk to me. Well, they're definitely upset right now. What if I just got my flower and left? That'd be pretty neat, right? I don't know where my flower is. I want my flower. Hey there, bud. Don't make me light you on fire. I'll do it. I'm all tripped up. Is it up higher where they are? I think the flower might be up there with them. But I don't know how to get higher from this spot. Right here? Maybe? Oh, yep. Alright, well, I made it up here. Burn. I need you to be on fire, too. Thank you. Nope. Oh, dear. Oh, you're the one that I broke earlier. There are a lot of you right here, huh? That one's as good as dead. Yeah, it is dead, actually. Help. Explode that. That'll help. Ow. Help me. I hate Glinthawks. I hate things that fly. Full health, thank you. Nope. Slow down there, buckaroo. There we go, there we go. Get up, kill it, kill it. Die. All right, cool, that one's out. Nice. Bad shot. Very bad shot. Oh, dang it, the other one. Dude, I hate fighting more than one glint hawk. Die. Please just explode. Go away. No, die, die. Thank you. Okay, oh my goodness. All right, it should just be you. Nope. You dead? Not quite. Oh, come on, just let me... Oh, you died after shooting me like 8 times, of course. All my homies hate Glinthawks. Despise Glinthawks.